Well, it's an issue I've already outlined in our manifesto commitments and our 5 key pledges, one of which is to put more police officers on the streets around Scotland over the next 5 years. And we do that by introducing a local policing bill to ensure there are more officers on the streets in communities up and down Scotland and a better connection between our force and communities that they serve. I also want to ensure that Police Scotland has the resources they need to give officers up and down the country the equipment they require to do their job, because for too long Police Scotland has been underfunded. We've also set out plans to double the sentences for those who attack our emergency workers. This is something that I put as a political priority, but it's also a personal one for me as well. My wife's a police officer. I know the challenges she and her colleagues face day in, day out, acting on behalf of the communities they serve. So we want to set out ambitious plans to stand up for our officers, to give you the equipment and the support you need to continue to support us in our communities up and down Scotland. Over the last 5 years, Scottish Conservatives, as the main opposition party in the Scottish Parliament, have been challenging the SNP Scottish Government on their record in supporting the police, challenging the fact that over 100 local police stations across Scotland have closed since the formation of Police Scotland. The fact that we have fewer divisional police officers on our streets now than at the start of the creation of Police Scotland. We called for police officers right across the country to be prioritised in the vaccination programme, because we knew you were going into situations where you didn't know the COVID status of those you were dealing with or the properties and businesses you were going into. All of these things, I hope, show that Scottish Conservatives had your back, were on your side over the last Parliament, and that's the commitment I give in the next Parliament, to stand up for police officers, to stand up for Police Scotland, to work with and for you to ensure you get what you need to keep us all safe, to keep protecting our communities. And also, as I've said before, my wife's a police officer, so I know what it's like for the families of police officers up and down the country. I know what it's like when you go out to work and the concerns that your family will have until you get back in the door again. So we want to do as much as possible, not just to support you, but your wider family, because we're all part of the policing family here in Scotland.